Come to me.
Come now.
All right, so just gonna guard up. Just gonna start off with a rear hand. So as a southpaw, it's obviously his left, it's our right. Gonna guard, gonna step, boom, drive it through the center. I step, and then I punch. It's kind of, the timing is, don't punch at the same time as your foot goes, because normally it's like, you do that with a jab, obviously. So you gotta time it like you're doing a jab, yeah? Step, punch. Punch from here, so when you step, hand drops, elbow against your ribs, punch straight out, pour out your cup of coffee, butt out your cigarette. Yeah? Everyone got that? Let's just start with that, guys. Sweet. All right, so we're gonna add on to this now. This is something I've only added into my sort of arsenal in recent times. It's a bit of a tricky shot. Can look a bit weird sometimes, but if you get the timing of it, it's really good. So, gonna step, throw that right hand, and the kick follows straight after it. I throw the right hand as normal. I don't wait till my hand comes back before I throw my kick. I've probably thrown it 30 times in sparring and I've landed at probably 29. So it's actually quite an easy shot to land. You're not gonna make huge power with it, but it's that, if you're in like a fight situation, you'd probably go up to the head with it and you'd be surprised how quickly you'd land it. So, pop, straight on the back of it. Yeah, make sure when the hand comes down, your shoulder protects your chin. One more, step down, straight back. Everyone got that? Wunderbar. Okay, so you can almost put this technique under the heading of spaz, like it's hard to read. It's that stuff that's just like, hard to read, yeah? So, oh, that looked too natural for you.
It is.
So, a way of defending it would be, if you're covering all bases, this is a good way to defend people going spaz at you. So, if he wants to throw that technique at me, I'm just gonna, my arms come out in front, and I'm hopping and I'm ready to block anything, yeah? So same with if he wants to throw 48 punches at me, that's what SA Muay Thai looks like, half of it anyway. So, now we go back to the original technique, goes to throw it at me, yeah? I've got my leg up, my arms are out here, I'm not doing this, I'm still protected, my chin's protected, I'm reading, I'm not doing windscreen wipers. You've got to watch what's coming just in case, because if he decides to not throw the kick and you throw a hook instead, I've got to be able to react to it. But if you're just like, oh my God, where's it coming from? The minute that enters your head, you're fucked, yeah? But if you're like, okay, what's next? Boom, boom, try and read everything. You know, fight IQ is a thing, but you can also be defensive without having any fight IQ. And you know, probably 10% of people have fight IQ, 1% can actually be like the technical style, the femur style. But in saying that, it's good to practice reading the shots coming at you. So yeah, he's just gonna react and I'm gonna do the defense. Yeah, I'm hopping, I'm moving back out of range a little bit. It's keeping me protected. Everyone got that? Anyone need to see it again? Wunderbar, let's do it. All right, so we're gonna change it now. So it's gonna be same technique, but we're just gonna go to a leg chop instead. Most people know here, I don't let my guys in sparring use leg kicks until they've earned them. You learn your timing through throwing body kicks, less likely to get injured. Everyone can throw a leg kick. And the main reason why most people do it is because it's easier than lifting their leg up, yeah? But the reason why I don't let it happen is because everyone just ends up smashing knees, clashing, everyone's blocking everything, and yeah, you end up just all banged up. It's not, if you learn the timing through body kicks, then you can add the leg kicks in later. Man, in a fight, you know, we practice them in fighters, they practice them on the bag at the end of every training session, then it's sometimes in a fight, I might start throwing leg kicks, yeah? But I don't like guys doing it all the way through sparring, especially in the early days, because everyone just ends up so banged up, knees are clashed, shins are smashed, everything's all smashed up, and yeah, ends up with not very good sparring. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the same technique, throw that right hand, and I'm just gonna kick to his back leg now, yeah? So he's back to his original thing of just stand there, taking it like a champ. So I punch. Obviously, as a southpaw, I've got to reach out to his back leg more. You guys can stand orthodox for a second. Yep. So if I'm doing it from orthodox, I'm just gonna go boom, I don't have to get as far, yeah? But for you guys having to kick the back leg, so back to your stance, I've got to reach a little bit more. So I throw that right hand. Really important when you throw a leg kick that you do this. Never standing upright and throwing a leg kick. Were you about to ask something?
Yeah. Does your step, the angle that you take that left foot,
Yep.
step, does that change depending on whether it's southpaw or?
Not really, but it's always nice to get off the center line anyway. Yeah, like just so you're not in line with his cross. Yeah. Whereas obviously so stand orthodox again for me. Obviously, if I'm going this way, I'm going into the power, so I've got to go. Technically, I've got to go across even more with an orthodox. Boom. Yeah. So, boom. There's a little double step. I go step, punch, step. But yeah, obviously with the southpaw, I've got to reach a lot further, so I've got to go that way a little bit more, yeah? Everyone got that? Cool. Sweet, let's do it. All right, next thing to throw off of that lead right hand. So I want, you've thrown something 2 or 3 times, say you've thrown that technique 2 or 3 times, landed it, and then all of a sudden, they've started blocking it. Maybe you've done it in the first round, come back in the second round, they're like, remember, every time he throws that right hand, he's throwing a kick afterwards. The minute they block the first one, change it up. Yeah, if you're landing it and no one's doing anything about it, fucking sweet, just keep throwing it, yeah? If I'm just going, boom, and he's just fucking wearing it, boom, just wearing it, sweet. Keep going until they don't. But if they start blocking it, that's where you're gonna start confusing them, yeah? So, here, I do the step and punch, make them think I'm doing the same thing again, launch him with a hook, yeah? Good night. You're mine. So, throwing that right hand, still doing exactly the same movement. So I'm stepping, I'm rolling out a little bit to make them think that kick's coming. Boom, yeah? One more, step. Remember, butting out the cigarette, tipping out your coffee, then launching into the hook. This is what I'm not doing and what I'm most likely to see if I don't point it out. Boom. The minute you're throwing a hook and your back turns out that way, pretty much exactly like you just did, all your power is going there, yeah? When I throw the hook, I've got to stay in front. My body weight needs to go that way, yeah? I'm directly in front. Obviously, when you throw a hook also, this is where your power actually comes from, that action on the other side. Throwing your elbow at your ribs is the difference between hitting them with a hook. And if you've got like, you know, what is commonly known as like Tard strength, where you can just throw your arms like boom, boom, different story, but most people don't. So that is where you make your power. Yeah, I always say the power comes from the opposite side. So, boom, keeps it sharp, and it's what puts that little whip on the end of it, yeah? Boom, and you're staying in front. Everyone got that? Fucking sweet. All right, so with the punches, see how when you're like, this is the difference between 2 inches of punch, yeah? If you roll your thumb down, your shoulder over, if I roll it back, automatically my hand comes back too. And every inch counts. Don't let any man tell you otherwise. Yeah? Get that rotation. That's that pouring out the coffee. It's the difference between me hitting him here and hitting him through his head, yeah? Just remember that. So thumbs down. Sweet.